What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at another video. We're going to be reacting to Blizzard drama, specifically in Diablo 4 and the PoE Diablo 4 thing. This isn't really more Diablo 4. This is just Blizzard as a whole. I'm going to be reacting to Asmongold's video. So the video is titled 0 Days Since the Last Blizzard Drama. So you guys probably know I have been playing Diablo 4, but I have taken a break from it. I think it's about almost 1 week now that I haven't played Diablo 4. Honestly, I don't really have much problems with the patch. It's just my only gripe about Diablo 4 right now is the renown. Like, I hate redoing all the renown. Like, I really hate it. So I wish they would change that in future seasons or even mid-season. I will come back eventually within the season. I still aim to like complete my season pass, of course, because it'd be a waste of money if I didn't complete it. Anyway, let's dive right in. Let's watch the video. All right, let's go.
So if anybody's been living under a rock, Season 1 for Diablo 4 has not been going well. And one way you can tell is if you go to the Reddit, Season 1 stalls hard after level 70. Diablo 4 has killed my excitement for Legendary. Performance is horrible. What's wrong with these two items summed up in 2 words? Perfect Shaco. Can the elixirs not expire after we disconnect?
Yeah, that's
Why
true.
are people still playing the game? Are we in near unanimous agreement that the game needs itemization 2.0? So literally every post is basically that it sucks, right?
Pretty much.
And anyway, guess what? Blizzard has been on Reddit. They've been reading this. And now they are hiring...
Wait, what? Like, just recently they were trying to replace their dungeon designer too, right? Like, if I can recall. So this is actually a good thing. Like, I know it's kind of they're kind of taking the L here, but this is a good thing that they're reacting this way because they know their weaknesses. That's important when trying to develop a game, knowing what you're weak at and like knowing how to like alleviate that problem.
A new lead season designer following Season 1 backlash. Blizzard is looking for a lead season designer for Diablo 4. The job posting went live following the backlash for the Season 1 post. So also, in their continued effort to improve Diablo 4, Blizzard is also looking for a lead dungeon designer.
That's what I was talking about.
A senior level designer and an activities designer. Please,
it's like
guys, please.
It's like they're replacing the whole team.
Can somebody who's not a fucking moron apply for this and fix
please.
the fucking game?
Yes, we need.
Can you guys please do this? This is driving me crazy. Put it in an application if you if you've got the credentials. Maybe just a new designer. Yeah. At least break it in a different way.
This is good. This is good because this is like almost the whole team pretty much. Like, this is very important. This is one of the problems with I'm gonna be saying PSO2 a lot because it's the previous game I've been like no lifing in the past. So like the problem with PSO2, I don't know what the case is now because I haven't been playing recently, is that the events are boring, the dungeons are pretty boring. Like, of course it's an RPG, it's gonna be grindy. I have no problem with that, but the experience has to be fun. That's the problem. Like, it's pretty plain. It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's boring. That's what it is.
Great thing. It shows that, like, and this is one thing that I said before, is that I can't think of any other industry that you can drop the ball as much as the Diablo 4 team has done it, and everybody wouldn't be out on their ass. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if your job, you spend 7 years making something, and then it's like, it just doesn't work.
I mean, he's kind of right about this. Like, obviously we don't know like the situation inside Blizzard, like the Diablo development team. They could be, but come on, like, if you're gonna make a game, at least do it right.
You're gonna be done. Yeah, you're gonna be fucking done. And I don't think people in video games should tolerate it either. It's insane.
Yeah, we shouldn't
So
tolerate
changing a leave dungeon 3 to 5 seconds. Yeah, that's why they need to hire 3 people for it to make that decision. 3 people, 3 seconds, right? Government jobs.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point too. But anyway,
Wait, look at that comment. Look at that comment. Look at that comment. So they didn't have one before? Nice. Jesus Christ. This is so funny, man.
people, 3 seconds, right? Government jobs. Yeah, that's a good point too. But anyway, one PoE dev created the Sanctum League mechanic. Actually insane. Yeah, well,
Okay, PoE. Let's talk about PoE for a bit. I have not played PoE ever, but I am aware of the game. It's been out since long time ago. I was still like in college back then. Yeah, it's I am excited to try PoE 2. I'm not gonna be playing PoE 1 because I think it's too convoluted for me now to go in. Like, I'm sure I can get in on it, but I hold on, sorry, my chair. I don't want to like spend the time to like learn everything, you know, because of all the mechanics and stuff. So I would rather like try a new game. That's my mindset right now. So I will be playing PoE 2 when it comes out. I will not be playing any betas and stuff. Maybe I will, I don't know. Like, I used to play betas with my brother in the past, but that was back then we had like so much time and all. Now it's different. So yeah. In regards to which game is better, I mean, it's hard not to compare PoE 2 and Diablo 4 because they are like, how do I say it? They're the only ones you can really compare. Like, there's no other. There's Last Epoch, but you know it's a different. It's in a different league of its own, basically. So yeah, I do think PoE is better. If we compare PoE 1 and Diablo 4, I think it's better because of how it's aged over time. Like, I don't know how PoE 1 was at launch or season 1. I have no idea, I never played it. So it's hard for me personally to really compare it. So anyway, let's continue listening to the video.
you know, what do you expect? Anyway, fuck. I'm very glad to see this is happening. I'm extremely glad to see this, and hopefully them investing back into the game. I think, like, really, this is probably what the leadership, like, I'm guessing, okay? I don't really know this, but I'm guessing this is what happened. I bet Diablo 4 had, like, massive retention rates and was, like, super insanely fucking successful. And then I bet the game fell off a cliff.
Yeah,
and you know
that's
what
happened.
I bet there's somebody who doesn't know, who's never played a Diablo game, that's in the executive leadership position, that is wondering, why did this happen? And I bet he might have done a little bit of research, looked on Reddit, looked on YouTube, maybe, you know, like his son's friends play it and they told him a little bit about it. And you know, there's some new job openings. Because you got to think about it, right? I mean, Diablo 4 is a license to print money for Blizzard. All they have to do is re-release the same video game every 3 months. You get people coming back and playing it, paying you $20 to play the same game that they already paid you $70 for. And you have to do, like, what? Fucking, like, a few little things? Change the numbers around a little bit. Oh, wow, it's new season. Ooh, come back. You know, and that's it. So you've got to think about it from Blizzard, like, you know, a shareholder perspective. The fact that Diablo 4 isn't good, they're losing a lot of money on this.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
That's true.
Yeah,
they are. That's how
they're
it is.
losing a whole lot of money. So I'm glad that there's solutions being proposed. To clarify, job openings don't mean they let anyone go. It means they're looking for more talent. I don't give a fuck.
That's true. That's true. It doesn't necessarily mean they let anyone go, but you know, we're just joking around here. Like it's fun to poke fun in this situation and just say that sorry, they replaced the people that are designing this game. But the thing is, lead roles though, there's usually only one lead role. There's like one lead role per like per section, like one lead dungeon designer, one lead something, you know. That's what I'm thinking. So it could be that they're replacing, or it could not be. Like maybe they're just adding people, but whatever. Anyways, continue.
If people go, like, I don't care. I'm saying they're investing more into it. One way or another, it's still a positive. WoW Hardcore is
That's
going to
true.
make up for it. Quote me on it. Who the fuck do you think is going to play WoW Hardcore? There's going to be like 5 servers. It's going to be twice as popular as Season of Master.
By the way, I have never played WoW as well, and I don't think I ever will play it. I will play WoW if they release a WoW 2. If they do that, and there's a low chance they will. Maybe they will a few years from now. But yeah, I don't want to play like very, very old games because I think it's just too convoluted. There's too much things to learn. I do want to play FF14 though. I did try it before. I didn't really go that deep into it, but I will. I do plan to stream Final Fantasy 14 soon. Dawn Trail is releasing next year, so I'm thinking I should start soon so that I can catch up. So yeah, enough of that.
Great. Come on. Let's be real. Like, a hardcore WoW is not going to reinvent Blizzard.
That's true.
Hardcore WoW appeals to like a very, very small audience of people, but they really like it. Oh yeah, people will want to watch it for a while, but then after a while, everybody will be kind of tired of it. I think so.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Losing
Like,
money in their last shameless.
that's true for every game, or like, not just games, like pretty much everything in life. That's why updates are necessary to spice things up. You know, it doesn't matter how good something is, it will get boring. That's just how it is. That's why you have to spice it up with updates. Like try something new and stuff, right?
Port would make Diablo a gacha game. Oh wait, no, they're already doing that to Hearthstone apparently, so you don't have to worry about it. Hardcore WoW will die off in 6 weeks. We'll see what 100K. Maybe we'll play. Yeah, hardcore WoW is definitely not a large audience type thing. So, yeah, I know people said like, anyway, Microsoft was taking huge L's with Redfall and now this, but the difference is like Phil Spencer literally came out. Like, imagine if Mike Ybarra came out and said, guys, we know it sucks. Okay? Sorry. We're gonna fix it. And I feel like if they did that, I would be like, okay, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is,
no
guys.
refunds, right? So I hope it gets better. But like, I mean, I can respect Phil Spencer for coming out and apologizing and taking accountability for Redfall being a joke. Because ultimately, it's probably not his fault, but he's the guy who's in charge, so it's his responsibility, and that's fine. So I wish we had that. I wish that's what was happening. Does Blizzard even tank all these L's between Overwatch 2, Diablo 4, and retail being dead?
That's true. Like Blizzard has so many L's right now, and I'm not even a Blizzard fan to be honest. But you know, I've been following their story because of Diablo 4, and damn, like I kind of admire their resilience. I hope they turn things around though. I really do hope, because Blizzard used to be really, really good when WoW first came. Well, even before WoW, they had like World of Warcraft, all that stuff.
I mean, you've got, you know, like some version of first mover's advantage, right? People know Blizzard, and it takes a long time to really lose the goodwill of the normies, because the normies don't fucking know anything. They're not keeping up with any of this stuff. There's a lot of normies out there that don't even know about the Blizzard sexual harassment lawsuit. They had no idea about any of this. They're like, I don't know, when's the new game coming out? Why don't they do BlizzCon anymore? What happened? Yeah, I've got no fucking idea. So anyway, yeah, it's good to see Blizzard is investing heavily into Diablo 4. As I said before, Diablo 4 is a money printing machine.
Yep.
So please,
That's
Blizzard,
true. Like any, excuse me, any live service game is a money printing machine. This is what it is. Like you can't you can't deny that. It's how do I say this? It is the purpose of live service games. Because they're not gonna make the game for free. They're not gonna keep making the game for free. It is what it is, guys.
give us a reason to give you money. It's not
Exactly. Like I don't mind giving companies money if they're giving us something good in return.
that heavily. It was one guy. I don't know. I mean, it's 4 people, by the way. Like 4 people with like leadership roles. I think that's a big deal. I do. I think it's a big deal. Remember, one guy made Sanctum and PoE. One guy. I also heard that one guy made pet battles in World of Warcraft. So all you need is 4 guys that aren't stupid. And I think that's going to solve a lot of problems. Anyway, so let's see here. This is a let's reset the clock, guys.
Okay, this is a WoW thing now. I can't relate, but we're gonna watch it.
We are 0 days since the last Blizzard incident.
What did they do now? What did they do now?
It happened again.
Oh shit.
So today, the interesting and amazing thing that has happened, let's go ahead.
What happened now?
Twitter,
oh my god.
where's Twitter? And we'll go ahead and pull this up just real quick. And where is it? There we go. So this is a tweet made by Wowhead.
Anyway, let's read it. 200 traders available in the newest shop bundle. The Corsage pack costs 5 USD and gives 200 trader centers and 2 risk accessories. Is this bad? I don't know. It's hard for me to relate.
And they said 200 traders tender is available in the newest shop bundle. The Corsage pack costs $5 USD and gives 200 traders tender and 2 wrist accessories. By the way, I mean, I didn't go to prom for obvious reasons, but I thought the Corsage went on the left hand. Does it? It does.
No, I think it's different. I think it's a culture thing. Here in the Philippines, I don't know if it's a Philippines thing either. The corsage goes on the chest, like near the heart. We don't wear it on the hand. Wait, actually, I think the women wear it on the hand. I can't remember because I didn't go to dances as well. I was a loser, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't go to dances. I mean, I did, but I didn't pay attention to people. What was I doing in my life?
Okay, so nobody at Blizzard went to prom either. Okay. Well, there it is. There we go. Why? Obvious reasons?
Chat
Oh,
didn't
you know
go to
why.
prom.
Anyway, so look. What are we even talking about here? Who's surprised by this?
I'm not surprised by this. Like, everyone's doing this. Every game is paid to win now, basically. Like, and I'm not even mad about it. The thing is, people are gonna flame me for this, but guys, life is pay to win. It is what it is, and if you're playing a game that has like things like these, it's either you hate it or you like it. It's just nothing you can do about it.
Who the fuck is surprised? Who cares? It's retail. Seriously.
Again, I can't relate to this from a WoW player's perspective because I haven't played WoW. I'm just trying to generalize. I'm not saying pay to win is good, but there are instances that it is acceptable, like especially for a free-to-play game. This, however, is not a free-to-play game. It's a subscription-based game, so it's a little bit in the gray area. But for free-to-play game, every time I play a free-to-play game, I always expect it to be pay to win. Because it is what it is. That's just how it is, guys.
Explain what these tokens are. Why do we even do this anymore? Yeah, why? Like, And I love seeing all of the angry boys. All of the mad boys. Here we go. Slutbad making a joke about it. This is fine. They should go all in on it. THD. But bro, like, this guy just farms people.
Free to play by 12.0. I think, you know what? I think I might try WoW if it goes free to play. I'm gonna be honest. I might try WoW. I mean, like, the only reason, like, one of the biggest reasons I never played WoW, games like WoW, Ragnarok, and Final Fantasy, I never played 11, never played 14, is because of the subscription thing, right? Like, my parents wouldn't get me a subscription. So, like, I had to find the money myself, and, like, you know, I was still in school, I was still a stupid kid back then. So I was more into free to play games because they costed nothing, just internet and electricity and a computer, which I didn't even buy with my own money because, again, I was a child back then. Now, you know, I buy my own food, my own electricity. I have to work for shit. I have my own computer. I buy my own computer. It's different. It's really, really different now. I can afford to play subscription games now. But yeah, if WoW does ever go free to play, I might actually try it.
Like, oh god, what the fuck? Anyway,
the RPG where beautiful warriors push the, this is an ad. It's an ad. Push the limit, accelerating.
only $5 bargain. I'd gladly pay $10. Would have been nice if they actually appear in the collection book of given that they're microtransactions. Also, called it. Bobby needs another yacht. I want to throw tomatoes and boo Blizzard for this one. Oh, I'm sure that's going to help. Let's post another picture of Bobby as a goblin. Maybe if we do that enough times, they won't release it again. I'm sure that's going to help. Oh my god. And so it begins? What do you mean it begins? It's been going on for 15 years. Well, that killed my interest. Why? I just don't like, I mean, here's the thing. Again,
okay, I don't think it's a big deal. Like those like $1, $5 deals. They're not really they're not a big deal, man. Like if they sell like a super powerful sword, like one hits everything for like $500, that's where the problem comes in. That's where the problem comes in. And yeah, a lot of I don't know.
Again, Blizzard, like WoW players, and this is the truth. Whenever they introduce the WoW token, anybody who keeps playing the game at that point has signed up to eat shit.
Exactly. Exactly. So like if you keep playing the game knowing that it's like that, you're kind of accountable for it. Like what are you doing? Like just quit. If you don't like what the company is doing, just stop. Quit, man. There's no need to torture yourself.
Really? They have. They've signed up to eat shit. You're gonna buy a fucking mount.
He's not lying.
For real money. After you spend your money to not only buy the game and the expansions, but for the privilege to pay monthly for the future content to then be paywalled on a store while you get a recolor of a mount that's already been in the game. It's, listen, they're eating shit. And I love how people are mad about this. How the fuck is anybody mad? They've been selling store mounts for 15 fucking years.
Yep, since the
They've
beginning
been
of
selling
time.
gold for 10 years. Come on. What do you expect is going to happen?
True,
and
true.
also, like, how is this, like, I mean, really, like, 200 traders center gives a fuck. Like, it's like nothing. I just don't understand.
Yeah, these things, like, these, like, beginner specs or whatever games call them, these are just meant to, like, bait you. Like, you know, they're gonna sell something really cheap. It's a loss leader, pretty much. Well, I don't know if this is actually a loss leader, but you can, like, see it as a loss leader. So basically, loss leaders are like when a company or a store sells you this product under its actual price to get you to buy more of their other products. So that's how Lost Leaders works. So yeah, like this is meant as bait. So like once you've tasted it, because the psychology behind this is once you've tasted it, you're gonna want more. Like they're exploiting like addiction pretty much. Well, this isn't gacha, but somewhere in the lines of like addiction. You taste like this super tasty food. They give you like one bite of it and then you want to buy more. That's how it works, guys.
So you gotta understand, people want to be rich. Yeah, it's crazy, man. WoD came out 10 years ago. Yeah, I know that, man. It's very upsetting for me too. It's just not. They're mad because the shit tastes worse now. Well, before the shit was, at least it was like, Illidan flavored or Legion flavored or, like, I don't know, fucking, panda flavored, right? It's like, it's a kind of decent tasting shit, but you're still eating shit. But now it's just, I don't know. Now it's just shit. People are realizing it. And people are not happy about this. It's I mean, people are mad because they added sprinkles to it. Yeah, it's like, so I'll read some of the comments. No matter where you take your adventures in Azeroth, you can let your personal style bloom with the perfect wrist accessories for any occasion. Holy fuck. Okay, and also, this is kind of a funny thing that nobody should have not expected, is that Ian
the ad
said that
the ad keeps coming back. You guys can't see the chat right now, but it's so funny.
Going to sell trader tender, but they might include it in a bundle. So he didn't technically lie about this, but everybody was led to believe that you weren't going to be able to buy it. So there's a lot of it. Look at this, 245 comments. Bad. So it begins. And the tenders for cash begins. Didn't they just say they're not bringing it to the store? Good Lord, this company is something else. Well, they're not. They brought it to a bundle that was on the store. So it's like, it's not really.
Yeah. That's so funny. They kind of dodged it. Because it's not on the store directly, you can't buy it directly, but it's on the bundle. So it's like the psychology is they're selling the corsage with the trader's token thing, right? The trader's tenders, the tenders. That's how it is. They're not selling the tenders with free corsage. That's how it is.
On the store, you can't buy tender. You're buying these items and then you get the tenders with it.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm not selling crack. I'm selling lemonade for $50 and you get crack with it. So no, I'm not selling crack. Of course not. That would be horrible. You think I would sell drugs? No way. Come on. What's the quote from Ian? Said you wouldn't be able to buy trader's tender. Slowly getting pushed into viable currency. First they say it isn't going to be sold. Then they push it in bundles slowly. Then they finalize tendies as a separate viable currency. Nice job, Blizzard.
I think that's how it's going to be eventually. Like, again, this makes, but it's in a gray area because WoW is a subscription based game. So if they're gonna keep doing this, they should just go free to play. I think they're gonna make more money if they go free to play. If they're gonna keep pushing like selling currency anyway, I think they might as well.
This is what you get. This is what you fucking get. Everybody shitting on me for spitting on Stormount buyers. Everybody telling me, oh, you're so mean. Oh no, it's not a big deal. It's only cosmetic. Guess what? You're eating shit. You've been eating shit. Time to wake the fuck up. This is what I've been trying to tell you, and you didn't want to listen. Well, Guess what? You get what you fucking deserve. That's what I think. It's not a big deal? Great. Keep eating shit. Maybe I'll get back to eating shit sometime soon, too. The taste is, kind of wearing out of my mouth, and I think about maybe I should go back and eat shit again sometime soon. There's a new shit rate. Oh, good. I'm gonna continue playing WoW without not eating shit. Just play classic. I mean, play classic era. You don't really have to
So
eat.
they have classic now too. I have been thinking of playing, but I don't know. I'm gonna play 14 first, definitely. I don't know when, but I will try to time it. That by the time I finish like the latest expansion, Dawn Trail is gonna come out.
Shit in classic era. Let's see this. It was never an if, and it was only a when.
That's true.
I look, man, guys. 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Ooh.
11 years ago. I tried to warn everybody, and nobody wanted to listen.
Let's watch this. Turn on the audio.
I really tried.
Look at this young ass.
I was so upset. I was so mad. And nobody gave a fuck. That's it. This is how you got bald? Yeah, it's salting the earth, right?
It's how we got. Jesus.
How long do you leave the salt in your hair before you took a shower? I don't know, like probably a while, honestly. Yeah. So it's like this: microtransactions should not exist in a game that charges $40+ for every expansion. Well,
So this is where the gray area is. Like I was saying, like it's a subscription based game, and it shouldn't be selling stuff like this. Like I'm fine with cosmetics generally, like mounts, emotes, fashion. Those are fine. But in WoW's case, they're selling these tokens that you can use. Wait, actually, to be fair, what can you buy with the tenders? I think you can only buy cosmetics, right? You can't buy power. So I think the bigger problem is the WoW tokens, not exactly this. I don't know. I don't play WoW, like I said.
It shouldn't exist. There's nothing that should and should not, like, if this is a mutually agreed upon purchase in which there is no what's the word for it, like compulsion, you're not being compelled, not being forced to buy this. This is just simply a decision that the consumer can opt into. Guys, it's a free market.
That's true.
And thank God for that. But there's some bad sides to it too. If enough people thought it shouldn't exist, then it wouldn't exist.
That's true. That's
Think
true.
about it like that.
How do I say this? Like the reason pay to win exists is because of us, the players. We pretty much created pay to win. If we like look at the history of games in general, we pretty much asked for it. Like, I'm not saying everyone, but like in general, gamers in general, we gave them the foothold or the platform, or what's another word for it? We built the stage for them to do this. Like games in the past were already pay to win. It's just that it wasn't like this blatant, you know. Like they were more like hidden and yeah, like they were more hidden in a way that we didn't really notice. Also, like this is pretty much a whole other topic. I might make another video on this. But when we're younger, these things never actually mattered to us. So like the only people we can blame for, well, actually we are also to blame because the way we've grown now has also affected the way we've interacted with games. Growing up has also molded how games are now in general. So yeah, I can't like totally blame game companies for all the shit that's been happening. I think it's a two-way thing. It's both the players and the companies' fault for all of this happening. So like Asman said, like, you know, even the cosmetics, if no one bought, if no one bought these cosmetics, even though it's not even paid to win, they would stop doing that. They would stop selling cosmetics. Yes, but then again, there's a really like, how do I say it? Games, the price of video games haven't changed like in the past decade or so. So like, if they were to cut down on microtransactions, they would have to price the game accordingly. So that would be around $100+ for a video game, probably, and probably $100 as well for like each and every expansion. And the thing is, they know that gamers are poor; they can't afford shit. So that's why free to play is such an what do you call this? Such a successful like business model, because it preys on it preys on poor people. Because it's easier to take $1 each from a million people than to take $1 million from one person. So that's basically the logic of it all. So yeah, let's continue watching.
Is it though? It's absolutely a free market. You can stop playing the game whenever you want, and you can play something else whenever you want to play it.
Yep.
It is 100% a free market. You are incredible.
Also, compared to before, there weren't really that many choices of games. And right now there's like so many choices. There's no reason to like stay in one game like for the rest of your life, to be honest. Like there's so many games to choose from. There's so many games coming out every year, every month. Like, yeah, just if you get tired, or if you start hating the game you're playing, just quit. Just quit and come back some other time. That's my advice for you guys.
Incredibly lucky for that to be the case. And paying monthly sub, that's fair, but not both. Well, I don't think it's fair either, but there's enough people out there that disagree with me that my opinion doesn't matter. Enough's a lot. This case, more than 90% of the players. I think that most people don't even care about this. Curious how many people bought it just for the fucking coin? I don't know. Let's see this here. Well, Final Fantasy has a cash up. Yeah, Final Fantasy has the same stuff. Like,
exactly.
It's like slightly better because it's not in game, but who gives a fuck? It's still a store.
Yeah, it
is
is
the
what it
monetization
is.
team at Blizzard once again pushing to see how the community receives it, and if it sells, we'll see more.
Exactly. That's what Asmon has been saying, guys. Like, just stop buying it if you don't want it to continue. That's how it is.
If somebody is still playing this shit, they're a shit eater. It doesn't matter if you put Invincible on the store, they'll keep playing. And they'll probably buy it too. Let's see here. Game with not a single innovative thing in the last 15 years. Oh, I'm sure Blizzard. I mean, like, WoW has had a lot of really cool things. I've enjoyed the game. It's a great game. I love WoW. But look, the microtransactions in the game are not even macrotransactions. Like I said. Is it bad that I look at it, I feel nothing? All the previous stuff in WoW, randomly I'm unable to feel anything for WoW again? Yeah, it's like, who gives a fuck, man? Like, there it is. We will not sell you X on their own. Buy this pen for $5 and we'll give you X for free. Yep, exactly. There we go. You know it. I know it.
Everybody knows it.
Hearthstone charging $50 for 3
Hearthstone.
cards.
I don't play Hearthstone as well. The only card game I ever played was Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm not even playing... was it called Master Duel, the new mobile game? Well, it's not even new anymore. But yeah,
I'm like the brightest Titanforge creation with this bundle of 3 premium quality legendary cards. 1 Diamond Hell Yeah Death Knight legendary card, 1 random signature
I don't even know what
legendary
that is.
card, 1 random signature legendary card from Festival of Legends. And it's for only, it's not $50, it's $49.99.
That pricing, by the way, there's a psychological reason that they do that, like $49.99, $59.99. There's a psychological reason for that. And when we see that it's less, it's not rounded off, like in our minds, in our monkey brains, it's like, oh shit, I saved money. I saved like I saved like 0.01 cents. Jesus Christ.
Or it's 5,000 of the special stupid bucks. And so, I guess this is something special for Hearthstone. It's not even a microtransaction, that's a macro transaction. Yes, exactly. I really wish that people could start using that language, macro transaction. Anything that is more than $5, actually anything that is double digit. So, like, if it's $10 or more, this is now the price of some video games. This is no longer a micro transaction. This is an entire meal. It's a microaggression.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Fuck that. And it's just crazy. Yes, they're macro transactions. Average Blizzard moment, 30% value though. You're basically stealing it from Bobby's mouth. Here's the thing, is that if you play Hearthstone, you are playing a pay-to-win fake card game, right? That's what you're doing? Is there anybody under any delusion that that's not exactly what you're doing, right? Like, yes, we all know that it is what it is. So here's the thing, is that it's like in Honkai Star Rail, in Genshin Impact, in Tower of Fantasy, in...
But I think, Hearthstone is free to play, right? Yeah, it's basically a gacha game. Yeah, he did say that earlier. Card games are basically gacha games. They're no different.
Grand Order. If they just decided to start selling things for $200 instead of letting people roll for them, the player base would probably be happy because it'd be cheaper.
True,
so,
that's true.
You're not really going to get a lot of fucking sympathy from me whenever people buy into this shit. Like, I think that this is what the players... you want to hear a really unpopular fucking opinion? I think this is better than the gacha stuff.
That's true, true. Like, I would rather buy something for $100 than, like, spend $200, like, not knowing if I'll ever get that item, to be honest. If I'm gonna spend my money, I would rather have that.
I do. I think that it's better that they have the price right there on the front, and if you want the good card, you buy the good card. Because it removes the mystique of getting these lucky items and, oh wow, I worked for this. No, you fucking didn't. Like, I would prefer if everything was just on the cash shop. The E6 fucking seal is on the cash shop for $800, and if you buy it, you're a winner.
He's obviously joking,
or a loser, depending.
He's obviously joking about price, because Asmon's like that. He's like being sarcastic and all.
Not how you look at it, but the point is that at least you know exactly what you're getting into. So, 2 random cards. You fuck Blizzard. Honestly, like,
he didn't know. He didn't notice only one win. That was so funny. That was so funny. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? That was so... What the hell? That realization though. Look. What the fuck? Yeah. So if you look at the picture, it's actually 1 like guaranteed card and 2 random cards.
I really don't know what they're thinking. Oh god. What is wrong with this fucking company, man? Holy shit.
It's still gacha.
This reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of, guys? Magic the Gathering 30th anniversary collector packs that you could open up a Black Lotus and other cards. Oh, we're never going to print these again. Yeah, surprise, bitch. We changed our mind. So that's exactly what this is. It's not Blizzard North anymore, boys. So it's not anything. I mean, it's just, listen. I feel like anybody that plays a game that has these gacha pay-to-win mechanics in it, I feel like you've got what's coming to you. You know? It's like somebody says, I like eating dicks, and then somebody gives them a bigger dick, and then they start complaining. Well, that's too bad. You signed up to eat dicks, so get to eating. That's really what I think. I don't care. You get what you fucking deserve.
He's right. Like, you got yourself into this.
Post Malone bought the ring card? Yeah. When Blizzard became
that Post Malone thing. I don't know what he bought, but He apparently bought a card for $2.6 million. Jesus. Sheesh.
Do you think things change for stuff like this? It doesn't matter. Oh, Microsoft Blizzard? No, I don't think Microsoft's gonna really give a fuck about this. Let's see here. Hearthstone is down really bad. I think I also saw it being mentioned. It wasn't in a recent financial report. Well, yeah, because nobody wants to play a card game for a WoW for WoW whenever WoW's dead. Like the reason why Hearthstone was popular was because WoW was popular. Like,
Exactly.
it's because everybody knew what all the WoW characters were and everything. But once the lore gets so much more abstract from what it originally was, people don't have the same attachment to the cards. They don't give a fuck about Jaina anymore because they nerfed her boobs. They don't give a fuck about Thrall anymore because they turned him into a bitch.
What the hell?
That's what I think. Yeah, Sylvanas. Oh my god. Nobody wants to have her anymore. So that's it. Can't wait to spend $1,000 on a Jailer card. Yeah, and it doesn't have any text on it, just like the fucking cinematics. So, yeah, this is what Hearthstone players get. This is what you fucking get. This is what you fucking deserve.
Love ng kids ang taste ng Eden na may milk vitamins and calcium.
We're gonna watch it.
Tinitipid ang pagmamahal.
Sorry for those that aren't Filipino.
Finally, elves! What? How did I get orcs?
Well, I support Azimuth, so I'm gonna watch
Just a
that.
pickaxe? What do I do now? Just keep digging.
If you skip the ads,
Whoa,
you're not gonna
I
give them
found
any
a water
money.
source. Next, we'll use the water to develop
That's also why I don't
farms,
use,
build a city, and construct an altar.
Sorry about that. That's why I don't use ad
so much
blocks.
Bakar with this altar. Huh? I ran out of resources. Looks like it's time to move on. I'll just relocate to the forest where resources are abundant.
Fixing my chair while waiting for this ad to finish. How long is
Show me
it?
what you got.
It's pretty long, actually.
Nice place you got there. It's mine now. With my power, I'll take everything.
Magic, monsters, mastery.
Call of Dragons. It's pretty Farlight Games. Are those the same people that made Farlight?
You want to sit around and you want to sit there and be like, oh, well, we're playing a fucking card game. Listen, I played Magic the Gathering back in the day. If you wanted to play Constructed, you had to spend, like, what was it? Like, I don't know. This is like 2005, right? Like, what, $300 on it?
Basically, card games. Hold on, did I mute it? Basically, card games are gacha games. Because when you buy cards, well, at least if you buy from the company, they come in packs, right? They're gacha. You can buy them from other players, but if you want to have them at a cheaper price, but a random chance, you would buy the packs. I was so addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Like, my parents bought me a lot of cards. They were fake though. They were all fake. Most of them were fake. Like, my aunt bought me and my brother like original decks, but most of my cards were fake. I don't know where they are now, but my mom probably threw them away or something. But yeah, it was gacha, and like back then I didn't really. Oh man, I don't know how much money. I wonder how much money they spent on these. But they were fake though, so they were actually cheaper than what they actually were. So yeah, I don't. Well, anyway.
Like that, 300-400. Am I right about this? Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to construct a deck, that's true for every card game. If you wanted to construct a deck and you want to do it fast, you would buy from other players who got the card from the packs, and they don't come cheap because it depends on rarity, right? Like the common cards, they're pretty cheap, and there's like rare, ultra rare, SSR, super rare. There's those things, and yeah. Like, I'm actually kind of amazed that they didn't. Oh wait, actually, they did have a Yu-Gi-Oh gacha game before, but it shut down. Yeah. Like, Master Duel is like the latest one. I guess it's like, yeah. I thought it was new. Yeah, it's not a new concept. It's always been like that. They did have Yu-Gi-Oh did have a game in the past that was on PC that was also gacha. Yeah, I remember now. I forgot what it was called. I played it a bit, but it was a Battle City thing. I can't remember.
About 400 back then. I bet it's like probably what, 7 now? Yeah, so it's like, I see somebody with a deck like that, and they beat me. Well, I mean, fuck. It's not that big of a deal. Draft is always the best format. Draft is the place where good players prove themselves. Constructed is the place where losers go that can't draft. That's what I fucking think, all right? Losers play Constructed.
So
winners...
I don't know Magic the Gathering, but I assume Constructed is where you get to choose. You get to construct your own deck, and there's no restrictions. And draft is like single draft in Dota. Like maybe there's restrictions on what cards you can choose and stuff, or I don't know, maybe.
Let's play draft. Beat you on both? Well, maybe so, but the draft is what matters. Most top players win in all formats, so I bet they fucking do. Well, I've always respected drafting more. Let's see here. Please, Blizzard, I'm all out of copium after Season 1. It's a hard life here, and with the dangers and the mines. But if I'm lucky, could make it 5 more years without a sight of injury or death. Oh, good. That sounds like a, I mean, I honestly, like
it's a
most
video.
kids nowadays, right? Apparently they get kids back into working, you know, like McDonald's and shit, like 12 years old. That's
Ooh,
pretty
yeah,
crazy.
That's true.
Okay, so what's this? But what's this supposed to be? Are you kidding me now, Blizzard? Is Blizzard kidding you? Okay, let's see.
It's a video.
I'm done.
You're done?
So we get to find out what's in the box.
Oh, he beat the battle pass.
Holy
wow.
shit.
Who's excited?
That's impressive.
It's probably shit.
Okay, so what did you do?
It's probably shit.
Was it said Mephisto's favor?
What's in the box?
Yeah, open it now.
Let's see it.
Kind of want to see.
Destroyer.
Holy shit! It's garbage. Oh my god. Oh my god! It's garbage. What the fuck? Look at. There's not even a legend. No unique. No legendary. Oh my god! What the? Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm still gonna finish it though. I'm still gonna finish it.
What a good game.
Holy shit, but that's so disappointing. Like, there should be at least one unique.
Oh, what a
hell?
good game.
Or like a special unique or something, right? Like a seasonal unique.
Well, let's see what the items are. What's wrong?
He's like, oh god.
You know what he's thinking?
Please, someone clip this bullshit.
You know what? You know what he's probably thinking? He's thinking, I deserve this. Yeah.
Hey, I'm done.
He's like, this is what I deserve.
We get to find out what's in the box.
Wow.
Who's excited?
He's in disbelief? No, I think at the beginning he was in disbelief, and then he was like, of course. Of course.
What's in the box?
Right, at the beginning I was like, well, no, but wait. Oh, well, it is, you know, it is what it is, so. There it is. Wow.
The titles are stupid. Oh. More ads. Okay, let's watch it. I don't want to skip.
You are nothing.
This is a long video, by the way, so we're almost an hour in. Did I pause that much? Oh my god, this ad is actually long. Wait, it's one of two. Wait, actually, I'm gonna skip this. I'm sorry, Aspen. It's too long. Oh wait, we're done? Oh, that was.
Why do we?
That was it. That was the end. That was the end of the video.
If anybody's been
Holy shit. Anyway, guys, yeah, my thoughts on this. Yeah, Blizzard is a mess right now, but I do hope they get back on their feet. I do think they can still offer a lot of good games like in the future. They have that whole issue with Overwatch as well. I've never played Overwatch, but the old Overwatch 2, removing the PvE that they promised, yeah, that's the thing too. But yeah, anyway, this is a good video. Like, I've learned a lot of things. So be sure to give Asman a like and a subscribe. I'm sure everyone knows Asman. Yeah, I'm gonna link the video in the description below, so make sure you guys watch it as well. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Otskro!